It never occurred to me that I would experience serious illness. I had such a healthy childhood that I was not prepared. I live with Crohn's disease, which affects the intestines, the skin, and the joints, and we often have pain related to that and fatigue. Crohn's disease is basically an invisible illness. The hardest part, I think, is the uncertainty of it. It stops and starts. It's a relationship with fear, never knowing what your future is going to be like. And it's also a loss of the past. It's constant, one foot in living and one foot in grieving.
Hey, hi, how you doing? Good, how are you?
Nobody wants to feel vulnerable. And you have to sort of announce that so that you can reach out and get help. We're supposed to be strong, we're supposed to fix it. And I think that's very difficult to appreciate in our society. I needed to create my own community, something that was safe. And that's one reason I started the groups. I created a sacred space. And that led me to go deeper within myself and not be absorbed and to think beyond myself. People who are in my groups live with various diseases, and sometimes multiple diseases. We talk about everything, but mostly we talk about living and our daily lives and what we are moving towards, not something that we're looking back at. Lola is my new therapy dog. She relaxes people, she cheers people up.
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
She's particularly attuned to their emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
My father's friend was Dr. Benjamin Spock. To Susan, with admiration and love, Ben Spock. He kept telling me stories about himself, about other people, and I've often thought back to that. I decided to do a documentary. Everything in the film is something they wanted to voice. And really by voicing their stories, I saw them getting better. I saw them reaching out in a different way. One thing I noticed in talking to so many people was the lack of support. And we made an assumption often that families will take care of each other, or that marriages stay together because of illness and sickness and in health. What I found was the opposite. And not only was there not family support, but there was not community support. I think to be in better relationship with people with chronic illness, first you have to listen to them. You need to witness their story, not just the medical narrative, but the story of their lives. And then I think we need to make more jobs for people that don't fit a certain mold. Many people have moved from middle class to lower than that just because of illness. We're losing a valuable part of our society, and that's wrong.